Welcome into this tarot reading. Thank you for being here. If you are here, by the way, and you're wondering, what am I? Why should I be here? Yes, you should be. I always ask my spiritual team or my spirit guides to please come in and attract the right person who needs to hear the message that they're getting at this moment in time into the reading. So whenever you do get this reading, it is meant to be your time to get the message. Okay, so we've got a couple of cards coming out here. All right, how interesting is this? Hey, you got a very interesting card coming up here. We got walking the flower path. Okay, walking the flower path. With regards to this deck, it's my new deck. It's one of the most beautiful decks I think I've ever owned, which is called Divine Nature. We're going to have to talk about what this card means. So walking the flower path means that this is what could be happening with you right now. Okay, so you could be trying to get your life to go somewhere, and you could be seeking something. Usually the card of walking the flower path means you're looking for something. You're either seeking to go somewhere, become something, or to attract something to you, or to get to a place in life where you want to be. And the advice coming from walking the flower path means be as the flowers are. Okay, this is I didn't expect this one to come up here. It's so interesting. So if I can remember clearly what they were talking about in the book as well, they talk about how the flower is. So these flowers, where they bloom, they bloom. Okay, a flower doesn't get up and go look for the bees. It doesn't get up to go look for somebody to see their beauty. It sits there and the bees come. And people walk past and go, wow, that's beautiful. And other people don't even see anything and they just keep going. And the flower's like, nothing affected me. I don't really care. You know what I mean? And the flower is just doing its thing. It grows where it is, no matter where that is. I mean, we can see flowers growing in the middle of a city through paving on the side of the road. But that flower is not really noticing that it's like that. It's just blooming over there. And for me, I feel like there's something here that you are trying to get to become. And it's sort of telling you, you don't have to go anywhere. You don't have to become anything. You don't have to reach for something. All you need to do is bloom right where you are. And everything you need is going to come to you. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. This is beautiful. Okay, so the next card coming out here is called Renewing Your Life. That is basically what I was feeling. I feel like that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to renew your life, and you may be thinking, I have to move. I have to try to... there is times, yes, you're going to need to do those things. But in the time that you're getting this reading right now, all you need to do is basically work on yourself. Even if you're looking at your environment around you and you're kind of like going, oh, I don't like where I'm staying, I don't like my job, I don't like maybe the life that I'm in, or I'm looking for something, I can't find it, be it love, be it a passion, be it something. And right now they're going, we need you to stop, okay, looking everywhere on the outside of you. It almost reminds me of like the Two of Swords, like, going within, the hermit. As well would remind me of that. Like, start looking on the inside of you. And then the renewing your life comes in here. And it says radiant vitality is filling your life. Okay. And as he's pushing that box over there, he's actually pushing the box that says clutter. Okay. So a lot of this for you can be letting go. Firstly, you're starting here with what's inside of you because of the flower path blooming first for you, meaning you may have to go inside of yourself and let go of a lot of things that are no longer needed to be in your energy, which can be memories that you're carrying. It can be what you're doing. It can be what you're eating. It can be anything. It can even be stuffs. Okay, it can be the candle. It can be things that you are I'm just checking to see if my candle's burning. It is, but very low. Anyway, it can be stuff around you that maybe you don't even need anymore. I did that, I think last month. I went through my house. I got people to come and clear out a lot of stuff that my ex left here for years. And I was like, you know what, you must just go sue me. I'm getting rid of these things. And I got rid of, like, it took the whole day, and they came and took everything out, and that space opened up, and I was so happy. And then when I was on the go, you know, I kept on going, and I came in the house, and I was like, okay, I don't need this any longer. I gave it away. I don't want this any longer. I gave it to somebody I knew. I'm just giving. My brother took some stuff as well. I was like, would you want it? And he's like, yeah. And I gave it away. I even gave away a car. I gave away a car to my brother. So, yeah, not a new car, but I gave my brother a car. So off he went with it. And I was like, I take the car. Just take the car, you know. And I was like, that's not needed in my energy anymore. Let me let this go. And this is what I did. And that was clutter that was around me. And I'm still in the process of doing that now. So that clutter can also be something on the inside of you. It can be thought clutter. It can be also what we clutter our hours with. Point taken for me too as well. What are you putting into the first hour of your morning? Most of us at this time that we live in, it's the phone. We're spending the first 10-15 minutes looking at the phone, going, scrolling around. And then for other people, it can be maybe rushing through traffic, which is necessary. For others, it can be talking to people. And you have to look at those first hours and even the rest of the hours in your day and see what's been cluttered into that 1 hour. Is it all necessary to be there? You know, a lot of scrolling, that's our biggest problem. That's our biggest problem right now. It's keeping humanity really in a place of pause, because we're looking at this and we're not really living any longer, and that can be a real problem as well. So we have to look how to break those kind of things, put it down. I actually uninstalled some apps off my phone just to, like, you know, keep them away from me. And those are the kind of things that you got to do. I feel like you are stepping into a new life. I feel like you're stepping into a new life. At this moment in time, I don't feel like you need to do anything to go out and go get anything. Like, if you've got plans, if you've been doing something already, carry on going, but don't feel like you're not doing enough, and don't feel like you're not where you're meant to be. I feel like at this moment in time, you're exactly where you're meant to be. What you are doing, keep doing what you're doing. If you're working on a goal, obviously keep working on your goal, but don't feel like you should be here when you're still here. Everything is in order, okay? The energy is really showing on working on this inside of you. And as you're moving forward, the good news, guys, you are moving into a place either that is protected. It's the ring around the moon. It's either you are being protected, or as you transition, okay, you are good, or you are going to a place where you are protected. So let's get in here and have a look and see what's going on. I like what's going on here. Sometimes all we need to do in certain circumstances is to sit quiet and be quiet and really just be in our own energy, and sometimes work on ourselves. I'm literally starting a new meditation practice right now, and I'll be doing that for a while. I haven't actually been a lot on YouTube. I've been a bit scarce. I'm sure you guys have noticed. I'm actually going for a bit of a small little operation tomorrow, the time that I'm recording, which will be Friday the 10th. So I'm going for that. I've been also not very well, so I've been a little bit like as well, but I'm feeling much better. It's been going, I know my operation thing, that's been going on for like nearly 2 months, so my energy is really drained. But yeah, hopefully I'll be back on Saturday again, hopefully Sunday again normally. So let's see what's going on here with you. Ooh, you got Grimalkin. Okay, I got that deck there. It's in this cat tarot, okay? The Grimalkins. The Grimalkin card is not part of the tarot. There's 2 extra cards in the cat tarot that she added in, which I love. The Grimalkin is the original, kind of like cat breed. That I hope, that's from what I'm picking up on. If you know more about what that is, you can comment below. But basically that's what I'm picking up on. It's the mature cat from where all other cats kind of came from. If I'm wrong, do forgive me. It's kind of like what I'm picking up on. So this is maturity. This is coming into your own. This is growth. This is leveling up, and I think you've already done so. I've had this card for you guys in another collective reading. If you saw that and you saw the Grimalkin before, you remember what I said about it, because I think I even read from the book, okay? And it talks about almost like being in a place of maturity, being in a place where you start to observe the world around you, and you kind of like, okay, it kind of makes me feel like that. I remember, I think the reading was your frequency has leveled up. That's why you shouldn't have fear, something like that. And it was almost like this energy of you've reached a place now where you've really been through a lot. Now all you need to do is work on your energy, and what you actually want to happen around you will come to you. Okay. Okay, so the Seven of Cups shows up here as you definitely, I feel this energy of, excuse me, what I was picking up on. I've got a lot of hiccups as well. Okay, apologies. From what I was picking up on, this energy for me is tied to like a lot of like you really in introspection, really looking at your life, looking at every aspect of how you feel in your life, and trying to make decisions here about what to do as you're moving forward. So I feel like, you know, each cup here represents like choices that you have, and even maybe an energy of feeling overwhelmed by certain things that are happening in your life. Like a lot of things are happening in your life, and you may be feeling like, I don't know what's the right choice to make or the right decision to make, you know, that kind of feeling. I would say, because of the card that came out, Walk the Flower Path, I would say at this moment in time, it's time to kind of like do as my goddess is doing over there and just be like, I'm not doing anything right now. I'm just going to wait a little moment, because I do see something shifting. The Page of Wands is interesting here. This has got to do with something happening in your outer world, not your inner world. This has got to do with receiving of information. It can be an email or a phone call or a message or something coming through, but it's got to do with information that's important to you. I don't know what that is, but I'm just letting you know. Okay, there's a new start coming in here. So let's see what else comes up with our beautiful Cat Tarot. A new beginning. Oh, there's a change coming in here. And my stalker card for the day, the Nine of Wands and the Five of Swords. That's why you feel like you need protection. Okay, it comes under the protection. So the Page of Wands, this, whatever this is to you. Is that my phone? Okay. This is you actually getting some kind of outside information coming in. And when this outside information comes in, there's definitely a celebration, which I'm very happy to see. The Four of Wands is a celebration for you. It's you going, woohoo, very happy information that you're getting. And I feel like the Four of Wands is totally just a new beginning. To be honest with you, it's interesting that it really did come up under renewing your life. You know, for a lot of you, this is your second half of your life, or a second chance, or another life in the same life that you're living. This is like your second chance, your second life. I don't know how to put it. It's like I'm almost picking up a very distinctive, very big change, like that has happened or is happening to you, where you lived another life, you know, and you are really stepping into a new life, like a complete another person. Like, this is who are you, you know what I mean? It's so very different. It's almost as if there's going to be a time where a lot of your past here, when you look back at your life, you can't even recognize yourself. You can't recognize yourself, who you used to be and who you are now. You can't even picture yourself living in that life. You're so different. You've changed so much. And I feel like this is very good. Knowing this as you are stepping into the future now, as you're moving forward, you are protected. Okay, because the Nine of Wands, I pick up fear immediately. As I pick up the card, I hear Spirit Guide saying fear, because of the experiences of the past. The Five of Swords is some problems, either with people, there's something possibly even legal, or got to do with work situations that were even maybe like a hearing or whatever. Not for everybody, all of you, but for somebody out there. The Five of Swords, not Five of Wands, Five of Swords. The Five of Swords can be conflict and fights between different people. Like the fight of your life, you know what I mean? And you still carry some of that with you as you're moving into your new life. You really have got to kind of like let this go. If you're Aries, I'm just having a deja vu moment there. My gosh, if you are Aries by any chance, please go watch your last Aries reading. This is very much reminiscent of what I was speaking about with Aries. Or if you got Aries like in your rising, your moon as well, go check the Aries reading out, okay? You'll see what I'm talking about. So with this energy, I really feel like you're still carrying some fear with you here with regards to what can still come into the future. Like, I know what has happened in the past. What if there's more problems waiting for me? First of all, what planet are you on? This is Earth, okay? We're here, we're Earthlings. We're not going to be Marslings or like Venuslings. No, we are Earthlings. We're always going to be Earthlings unless we evolve in our soul level so high that we don't vibrate this energy any longer, okay? This Earth will always have the Five of Swords, okay? No matter where you are in your life, there's going to be a Five of Swords. Please accept this energy. Do not think of this as, but then something's wrong with my life. No, you're alive. Boom. There's always going to be something that you're dealing with. And that is the journey of the human experience. And we are humans. So this is what we are. This is where we are. We are not actually really going anywhere. We are bringing things to us. That being even said, let's quickly jump there. You know, a lot of people are talking about this Earth moving to 5D. This Earth is 3D. Okay. It's evolving in 3D. Should I say this? I'll get backlash. Whatever. There's other worlds out there that are 5D. Okay? Earth is not 5D. Earth is 3D. And so we are in 3D. And we will always be in 3D. But we need to turn this 3D into an unbelievable, amazing experience. We need to make heaven on earth. We got to move away from the old system of belief, because now if you look at people kind of like saying, I think I was also one time I was like, yeah, you know, we're moving into 5D, cool. And then when my spirit guides really started talking to me, they were like, no. And I was like, no, that can't be. It's the same old narrative of when you die, you're going to go to heaven. It's the same thing. When you evolve, you go into 5D. You don't have to go anywhere. Just bloom right where you are. Okay? And what is like your energy, it will just come to you. And you will be able to create heaven in this crazy place that we live in. Okay? We will be able to create unbelievable things here. And work optimally as humans are supposed to. Okay, so there's no going anywhere. That is the old religious beliefs that have kind of like fallen into modern spiritual beliefs. We have to evolve and be present on this earth and know our role here, so that we can turn this world, this mother of ours. She's us, we are her. She's in our blood, okay? We have to fix this, which means fix ourselves. And in certain ways, you'll never be fixed because you're always going to be a bit upside down. But it can be amazing. Okay, so, all right. So what have we got going on here? The Emperor. Another Four of Wands. The shadow side, which is the Devil card. Interesting. The Wheel of the Year, which is the Wheel of Fortune. Three of Pentacles and a Two of Swords. Interestingly enough, I did think I mentioned Two of Swords somewhere along the line. So with this energy coming in here, I feel like, first of all, I'm hearing Spirit Guides say promise. There's a promise here coming through in this reading, which we're going to talk about a bit later. The Emperor matches so well with, which is Aries' energy, right? With Grimalkin, if I'm saying that correctly. Because the Emperor is something of maturity. It is reaching the height of success. reaching, it can be tied to people as well who are like entrepreneurs, self-employed, people in management, people in leadership in some kind of way, which really ties well with this energy of that maturity. I feel like also with the Emperor, this is really you. I feel this is also what you're doing. So if you're in this reading, you got big plans and you're really, really busy person. I feel like you're building your own reality. I also feel like Spirit Guides letting you know that you have all the experience now to create what you're trying to create. That's coming through very clearly. They're like, you have all the experience to create what you want to create. I also feel like this is really you making almost like moves in your life, taking control of your life. I feel like it's nice to come through at this moment in time. This energy of the Emperor, because the Emperor doesn't sit still and bloom where he is, okay? The Emperor is male, a masculine energy. And even though you're female, it's an energy of action. So the Emperor is going to go off, okay, and go climb the mountain to find the flower blooming on the top of the mountain or whatever treasure he's looking for. And it's actually saying right now, focus on just here. So focus on that energy. And with this energy coming in, the Seven of Cups, what you need to know, it's almost like what you're searching for is literally coming towards you, which is the Four of Wands showing up twice in your reading. The Four of Wands is the 1111 card. So you might be noticing like numbers repeating. Every time you get an SMS or you send a message, it's like 1111, 1111, you know, or it's numbers like 1, 2, 21, 21, 1, 2, or 21, 12, funny numbers like that. But it's numbers that get your attention. It's like, why do I keep, every time I see that number, you know what I mean? And this is kind of like signs for you that what you trying to seek for or look for or try to fix, try to go and touch out there is actually coming towards you. Okay. And then clarifying the Page of Wands here, we got the shadow side coming in, which is Capricorn. And in this deck, it's called the shadow side. I feel like this is really related to like a bit of fear. I want to ask Spirit Guide to let me take out one card here. I feel like there is a new beginning coming in for you, but don't expect the worst. I just heard Spirit Guide say that. I'm sorry, as I'm talking to you, they're talking to me too. So I have to say it immediately when they say it to me. So sometimes it might sound like I speak a little bit jumping around. Yeah, if I don't say it immediately, I might, my memory gets wiped almost immediately when they speak, and sometimes I forget what I'm saying. I try to remember, what did they say? And I can't remember. So they say, don't expect the worst. Okay, they were like, just don't expect the worst, you know. Stop expecting the worst to happen. Start looking at what can go right here. Start looking at this life of yours going the way it actually you want it to go. You know, even though it will go the way you want it to go, but there's going to be weird things happening along the way. It's okay, as long as you're going in the direction you want to be going in. So with the page, with this card, I actually want to break the deck. I'm just curious to see what other information they'll give me with regards to the shadow side. They're really going like, don't expect the worst. Don't expect the worst, okay? So let's have a look and see. Move forward. A beautiful pages, Knight of Swords. They're going, there is movement coming for you. So when this message, when this information comes in, or something gets told to you, or something gets open for you, there's going to be a lot of very busy energy. There's going to be very rapid movement forward, and very somehow there's something that's happening here where there's a lot of focus that's needed. So you really got to know, really, it's like you're going to have to wake up earlier in the morning and you're busy with something here. You're really focusing. You're going, okay, now I'm moving. It came to me. So interesting. It comes to you and then you move forward. Interesting. So don't go try and look. It's coming to you. Okay. Wow. So with the Four of Wands, it's time. It's a specific time that this is going to happen. The Wheel of Fortune talks about also everything that has happened already. So everything that has been unfolding, please don't look at it as being unfair, or this shouldn't have happened, or this shouldn't be happening, or why is this not happening? Everything is happening in divine order with the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is almost like talking about destiny, what's fated, what's destined, that there's a specific moment when the wheel is going to turn, and this is when this is going to happen. So it can be, you needing to get yourself to a specific place, or you needing to have events and situations fall into alignment for you so that something can happen. Remember, as we are moving through this world, things need to fall into place like a puzzle piece, and that falling into place can involve other people needing to be doing certain things, needing to be starting things, needing to be ending things, needing to be filling out forms, whatever it may be, needing for things to happen. And when all these pieces start falling into place, that Wheel of Fortune gets you there, and then boom, that new beginning starts. So it's happening. The time is there. With this energy, we're talking about the protection here. I feel like the fear comes up here with regards to future. And some of the fear that you may be having could be financial here with the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles, let me tell you, this is the promise. Okay, this is the promise. I hear them saying, yeah, this is the promise, basically. They're going, this is you being safe in your world. This is you working. This is you financially stable. This is you with that Three of Pentacles actually being in an environment where you can now plan again for your future. So this feeling of being really frazzled and not being sure where you are, no, your promise is here to override that energy. Three of Pentacles can even be documents that you are signing or contracts that have been signed, houses being bought, you know, that kind of thing, new jobs, wow, what else? Marriage even, to be honest with you. Stuff like that is your Three of Pentacles, okay? So with your Five of Swords coming in here, we've got Two of Swords. And the Two of Swords, I could have sworn I mentioned this card in the beginning of the reading, okay? I have to go back and listen. Please tell me below if I mentioned the Two of Swords, like when I was holding up this card. Yeah, then it showed up. So it's that reminder. Even though there could be things here that you face that you have to fix and solve, remember to work on the inside. Because with the Two of Swords, she's blocking out her heart, so she's really protecting her energy. She's also trying to find balance in her energy with the Two Swords showing up like that. It's also the blindfold there that we're looking at, which says to you, remember to look within. Remember to nurture yourself. Remember to rest enough. Remember to speak kindly to yourself. Remember to hold on to faith. Remember to hold on to positive energy, even though you may not see it at this moment. You have inner strength here to handle whatever things you're going to be facing. Because, you know, when you transition into a new life, that is what will happen. All the fives in the tarot are transitioning cards, but they are not easy. Transitioning from one life to another, it is difficult. Because you're going to face things, you're going to have to deal with things, you're going to have to go through things, you're going to have to find problems or solve problems. You're going to have to handle emotional feelings about what you're going through. But it's always about the transition. So I feel like for me, I feel like you're renewing your life here. And you may be even stepping into the second part of your life. Or even like you've got two lives in one kind of a feeling. You know, this is your second life that you're stepping into, you know. And the first part of your life is going to be moving away from you and you stepping into this new one. I feel like really who you are becoming in this new life as well. The person who you're becoming is so very different from who you were. It's like it's not even your story. You know, the first part of your life, when you look back, it's so foreign to you. It's like you're reading a book about somebody else's life. It's not even your life. This is like your real second chance here at this new beginning. And you're going to go through it. I don't think that with the 2 4 of Wands that this, no, it's not going to happen for you. No, this is happening for you. You're definitely going through what this is. And I feel as if you are going to step into a life where you do feel much more safer, okay? And you feel, what I know for sure is that financially you're stable. You feel safe in your life because of that, okay? But not only that, there's a growth that takes place inside of you here, where you really come into another part of your personality, another part of your inner strength that you've never ever seen before, coming up in you, and it just changes like how you feel and who you are. And that is for me, I think that's for me the biggest growth. It could even be what is affecting the stability and the protection. It's really your energy that's just changing. It's changing. That makes you feel so much more safer. It's because you know you can handle so much more than what you used to handle. You're so much stronger than what you used to be. And even so much more, what? Wiser. And that energy is what's going to really change the second part of your life for you. Congratulations. To be honest with you, it's very rare, because a lot of people, if you really look at life, I mean, people live their whole life in one life. I mean, I know my mom did that. She was married, and then she just, that was her life, you know. She was a housewife, so that was her whole life, and she lived it, and that was it, you know. And it's not like it happens often that people go from one total life into a complete brand new life, and you getting that chance. So you're putting a lot of life into this one life, which is pretty amazing. I feel like that's wonderful. There we go. Thank you so much for being here. I should be back with you as soon as possible. I am going in tomorrow, many injections. But I'll be fine, you know what I mean? If I can handle tattoos and stuff, I'll be fine. Pray for me, guys, okay? So yeah, I'll be coming back. I may have some like changes in how my jawline is structured inside, especially. So I might even speak differently or maybe be unable to speak. So you'll see me next week. Oh God, bear with me, guys, okay? I hope I won't have swelling or anything, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Otherwise, I will see you then next time after the event, you know, and you'll tell me how I'm speaking. Okay, but I'll have to go into each video going, guys, I'm speaking kind of funny. Okay, don't judge me. Otherwise, thank you so much for being here to the end of the reading. This is truly your energy. If you stay to the end of the reading, the whole journey is yours. I'm sending my love to you, and I will see you next time. Bye.